So these are the solutions for the first practice quiz. Pay attention to these numbers here. I should be circling those, but you just want to, as you're, going through answer keys and whatnot. So on 1 and 2, don't make this hard. I'm giving you the picture of the x-intercepts. That's it. So x plus 4 times x minus 4 with a common factor of 1 in front. Those are the x-intercepts. It's just the picture of them. X plus 3, x minus 2. You do need some extra info about common factor because you don't actually have the equation. Factor each of the following completely. So you need to get the roots, and you've seen that. I've shown that a number of times to keep this video short. Those are the roots there, and these are the roots over here. Make sure you try to convert them to fractions. You cannot use any decimal at any time in writing factors. All right, so 3x minus 1, x plus 5. Does that multiply back to give you 3x squared plus 14x minus 5? It does. 3x times x is 3x squared. 15x minus 1x is 14x minus 5. I did that quick. Here, 2x minus 5, x plus 3. 2x times x is not 4x squared. We must have a common factor of 2. You got to include the common factor. Okay, so as we do this, 2x squared, 6 minus 5 is 1, multiplied by 2 is 2, and then minus 15, multiplied by 2 is negative 30. So you just, in doing the FOIL, you take everything by 2. Solve each of the following completely. So you're going to jump to the solutions first, and then you're going to go back and build the factors. So x times x minus 9. And it looks like we need a common factor of negative 1. You don't need to worry about common factors when solving. You just take the factor pieces equal to 0. And then when you solve, you get 9. So that's the extra step. You have to take the factor pieces equal to 0. All right, negative 2 and 3/2. That's the final answer. So build the factors. 2x minus 3 times x plus 2. That should be equal to 0. Sorry. And now take each one equal to 0. Add 3. You divide by 2, you get the 3/2. Take this one equal to 0. And then when you subtract 2, you get negative 2. So you take them equal to 0. There's an extra step if it's a fraction one where you add the number. So we're filling in that middle work. That's ultimately how you really check. So if you want to know, did I factor this correctly from this? You do this out. You take each factor and you set it equal to 0 and solve for x. That's got to work. That's how you literally check your factoring. Okay, now more of build the quadratic. No common factor. So 3x plus 2, x plus 3. Pretty simple. This one, common factor of 2. Looks like we've got 2x plus 5 and an x minus 4. Make sure you put an opposite on the sign. So that's got to be a plus in the factor. That's got to be a minus. That's got to be a plus in the factor and a plus in the factor. Make sure you're doing that. A lot of people mess that up.